What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby Baby. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Big Baby Jonathan here. Welcome to Laker Now with Corey Harrison. Corey Harrison, how's it going, man?
Man, everything's fine, man. Lakers win. Let's go.
Yeah, Lakers win 124 to 121, man. Kyle Kuzma steps up with big 25 points and hits the game winner. Anthony Davis chips in with 27 points. LeBron chips in with 29 points, 12 assists. Overall was a good competitive game. Kyle Kuzma started, man. Love the energy from Kuzma, AD, LeBron. So, Corey, what was your thoughts about the game tonight? Give us a little bit in depth about the game.
Up and down roller coaster from start to finish. I mean, it just seemed like a game where it could have went any way, but down the stretch, it's kind of strange seeing the Denver Nuggets not having none of their starters out there. You didn't see Michael Porter, which was lights out tonight, which it was kind of strange why Mike Malone opted not to put out Michael Porter anymore after
Mm-hmm.
he had a hot start. But it seemed like we was battling against their and we were trouble with their bench, but down the stretch that inexperience and them
Mm-hmm.
missing key free throws set up that Kyle Kuzma 3-point shot, that dagger, and we end up winning the game.
Yeah, man, that was a good execution by Frank Vogel. They put the ball in the post to AD. Miles Plumlee and the rookie from Oregon guarded LeBron. Then Kuzma came around in the corner. Now, I really thought they were going to give it to Danny Green. I thought they were going to LeBron's going to drive, kick it to Danny Green in the corner because they did that against Denver. So I was assuming they were going to drop that play. You know what I mean? If Danny Green would have took the game-winning shot and made it, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, man. Overall, it was a good performance by the Lakers. Deion Waiters came up big, 12 points. You know, from the Lakers tonight, and Danny Green had 11 points. But what was your thoughts about Alex Caruso not playing? Okay, um, that well tonight. He didn't really play well, but he was a what is it here? Plus 21 on plus minus department with four assists, two steals. But he's a plus 21.
I feel like Alex Caruso. He's like that spark off the bench guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like he he plays a role. He plays it. He's like the X factor. Like if the
Mhm.
game needs like somebody to get dirty, he's your guy. But you're not gonna expect for him to do a whole lot of big things.
Mhm.
In the playoffs. So don't expect him to provide you any kind of heavy minutes or any kind of offensive production like that. He's one of those guys that he's disruptive. If he can give us something, fine. If he can't, he shouldn't be counted on like that anyway. I think we're seeing Kyle Kuzma finally emerge into that third superstar because him, AD, and LeBron are gonna have to all have great production for them to carry on through the playoffs and win championship.
Mhm.
We got Daniel coming on now.
Okay, for sure.
Yo, what's up,
What up,
fellas?
Daniel?
What's going
Welcome
on?
to Lakers Now.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. What's going on, guys?
Not
What's
much,
up,
man. We're
Daniel?
talking about the.
What's up, Corey? Cut the
Yeah, I cut it off, man.
look out here, look like a police officer right now, man.
You like that, don't you?
Huh?
You like that?
Yeah, I like that look. I'm actually see now. I'm gonna have to shave mine off now, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
mine too. I
man.
gotta get my beard trimmed up
Now,
this
cut it
week.
all off, John.
If the Lakers win it, I will.
All right.
I'm, we're gonna hold you to that.
Yeah,
All
we're
right,
gonna
for
hold you
sure.
to that one.
Let's run it.
So, Dan, you see the game? Like,
I caught the last little bit of it. But
that's the
yeah,
best part.
yeah, that's the best part. Yeah, caught the best part. Kuzma, man, I was really impressed with him, man. You know,
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma had a great game today.
Oh, yeah, he had a great
25
game.
points.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
hit
25
hit the
points.
game winning shot. Shot up with confidence. Came off that ATO, that curl, and drained the shot, and the rest was history. I was happy for him when he hit that shot, man. He looked quick today too. From the parts that I was watching and stuff. I was and I had kids today, so you know how that go. But the part that I was watching was
Yeah.
really quick with his feet today, and I really enjoyed it. Man. And that's the Kuzma that the Lakers need to really win the championship and stuff because they was making points, some good points about Portland, about their size and everything. And Nurkic is back. He's another skilled big man and stuff like that. I think that the Lakers need to be ready because it looked like that's what it's going to be. I don't see Memphis, sneaking in.
What about Phoenix, man? They've been undefeated in the bubble. They haven't been
I'm not
kind
worried
of
about Phoenix.
not worried about Phoenix. You think it's
Nah.
gonna be LA and Portland now?
Yeah, I feel like it is. If Phoenix get in, y'all would. That's what y'all would want. I don't. I mean, yeah, they're 6-0. I'm 6-0 in the bubble. Yeah, that's cool. They're doing their thing, but I mean, Devin Booker is dangerous. Who else they got?
Andre Ayton, Ricky Rubio, Uber.
Yeah, but they're not challenging the Lakers. I
Yeah,
mean
exactly.
that's what we want. We
That's
want
what they
something
want.
somebody like that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I want to challenge because I know if we win against Phoenix or Memphis, we're not gonna get any credit. But it's gonna be interesting what the Lakers do. Rest AD, LeBron, Kuzma. But here's the thing about Kuzma: big 25 points games, hits the game winner. This is what I'm worried about. Next game, only 5 points. Big consistency.
Yeah, they was making some points on the post game show that they got to get Kuzma involved more too. Which I think that's true. We all know what he can do. He's been putting on since his first year in the NBA when he was in summer league. Him and Lonzo Ball was connecting and stuff. Uh, he needs to be more aggressive. You know, and just assert himself into the game. And I think that he'll be fine, man. I don't know all the big three talk everybody talking about. I don't know about that, but I know that he can definitely make a difference.
I feel like the offense has to run through AD and LeBron. I mean, you have to have that 1-2 punch. Those two guys can't get nights off. They can't have off nights. Every night they have to have that 1-2 punch, and then you kind of like whoever else can step up will have to step up. They're gonna have to get great bench production from their bench team today. Carry this question.
I think your audio is going in and out, bro.
Sorry about this. Can you hear me?
You mad low, John.
Really?
Yeah, you low. You low like my test scores in high school.
Sorry. That y'all technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Laker now. Fans. What about now?
Yeah, you good. You might have to step. How you got your mic? What you got your mic on?
The little heart thing, and then the gain is up. Like in the middle. I might just keep on restart this. No cap.
So Daniel, what do you think about Kyle Kuzma emerging as a third scorer?
I mean, it's there for him to take it. It's right there for him to take it. He just got to do it. That's all. He did it tonight too. He took 16. I like that, man. That they had the offense was spread it evenly. You know what I mean? AD had 15 shots. Kuzma took 16 shots. LeBron took 21 shots. I like that right there. That's how it should be. But maybe should Kuzma start going forward? I mean, that's a good question too. He played really well when he's starting, and not so well when he's coming off the bench. So maybe he should start so he already be in rhythm and stuff. He ain't coming off the bench cold or whatever, and then having to force himself into the game. Maybe he should just jump up from there. I don't know. That might be an actual change. But think about this now. Y'all got what is it? Marcus Morris, right? No, Marquise
Markeith.
Morris.
Yeah.
Markeith, he can play.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I mean, he ain't he ain't as good as Kuzma offensively, but he can play. He can give you some offense. You know what I'm saying? And especially and Dion Waiters too as well. I think that y'all can supplement, take some of that bench scoring off, and insert Kyle Kuzma into the starting lineup and go and take off and go from there.
Right. Right. What I want to kind of point out about this particular game, none of the starters played heavy minutes. Michael Porter, he only had 24 minutes. Paul Millsap only played 24 minutes, and Jokic played 25 minutes. They didn't play none down the stretch. You know, I thought that was kind of weird, but we struggle with their bench guys. So, I mean, Daniel, you being a basketball guy, why do you think that the coach opted not to play those guys, especially when Michael Porter had pretty much a lights out first half?
Because they getting these players ready for the playoffs, man. So they trying to get these players get their feet wet in these games like this. But they had 8 guys in double figures
Yeah.
for Denver. These guys is looking ready. I think it helps them in the long run and stuff to have them figure it out. You know, to
They
throw
had
him
pretty
in
consistent
situations where they have to
scoring.
run, huh?
Yeah, they had pretty consistent scorers. Like they had like a like you said, 8 people in double figures, which is pretty good. But they just couldn't seal the game. And I guess like you said, they getting them ready for the playoffs.
Do you agree with
And that's a
that?
fact.
Okay.
Kyle Kuzma, he has to step up, man.
Yep.
But but for Denver though, I really like what they did. Hey, Michael Porter Jr. was on. Okay, 15 points on 6 of 6 shooting, 3 for 3 from the 3-point line. He was really on. I thought maybe he should have played more too as a young guy getting ready. You know, um, Michael Porter really been having a great bubble.
Yep.
What do you think his ceiling is?
Ceiling is freaking. But his play comparison was Kevin Durant when he was coming out of high school.
Hmm.
He was that good. 6'10" small forward,
That's
can
a
score like
mouthful.
that. Yeah,
That's a mouthful.
yeah, he's a good player, man. But the back injury, messed him up. He was gonna be number one pick. Could have been number one pick, easily.
Okay.
What about Bo?
Bobo, that's his
He too
name.
young, man. I don't think he gonna get that much playing time in the playoffs, man. He too young, but you see it there, man. You see it
He's
there.
got something.
He got more than something, man. I'm surprised that he went second round, 44th pick, man. That's crazy.
He was injured too. That's why.
Yeah, he just got to get on the Giannis plan every year. Build every year. Build on
He
the year
he
before.
he got to put some size on.
Oh yes, I'm saying, going. He don't even need to decide. So think about it. Giannis, he don't. Giannis is not like he's ripped, but he's not like big guy and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. Put him on the Giannis plan. So keep that athleticism that he got. Keep that keep keep the athleticism, but just get stronger.
And he's super
Bobo.
long.
Yeah, he is 7'9" wingspan or 7'10" wingspan.
Yeah, he's
7
super
foot two.
long.
That's crazy. You see what he do. You see the instinct. You see that pass that he threw.
Oh man, yeah. Did you see that one that Plumlee threw to him? He threw it like behind his back like that, and Bobo was kind of trailing behind him.
Yeah.
Yo, talented man. Talented
Yeah,
man.
he's
I would
talented.
have loved to see Bobo get drafted in the second round by the Lakers and see how he would come up underneath that. They have really good player development in the Lakers G League. Denver's
Yeah.
Denver's is cool, but they don't have a G League team, so they sent him to Chicago. So he was playing with that team.
Oh, I didn't know they didn't have a
Chicago.
G League team.
Yeah, he was playing with the Chicago affiliate. So think about it. They're not there. They're not hands on and stuff like that. Bobo could have been, with South Bay Lakers and being in that practice facility, being hands on with everybody and stuff. They could have seen more and stuff. I would have loved to see Bobo in that situation. That would have been dope.
Yeah, that been cool too. I mean, like, I think thinking that we had him, like Bobo should have went higher than what he did, but when he
Hmm.
got injured, I mean, he just dropped. I just couldn't see how he fell to the second round. Should have been in the first round for sure, top
Yeah,
10.
yeah. I like the way he been playing in his bubble, and I hope that he keeps it up, man. Like he's just think about it. He's just a 7'2" guy, like we said.
Yeah,
He just causes a bunch of destruction anyway, just by going like this, putting his arms up in the air and everything. And
right.
it's crazy.
Did you catch any other games today?
Nah, I ain't catching no other games today. Nah, I had the kids all day
Jimmy
and
Butler
stuff.
shut down
I
TJ
just
Warren.
really took a lot of time off podcasting and stuff. Just focusing actually on my next show. Talking about giving out basically the thing on this podcast MVP. I mean the awards show, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah,
Doing
so
an award show? Like, what are you gonna like? Who has the best
they
podcast?
name all all the finalists for all the awards like MVP and everything like that. So I'm just talk about it, give my winners and stuff. The only real winner I have is easy is John Morant for Rookie of the Year. That's it.
What about MVP? It's a toss up, or is Giannis gonna get it? I think Giannis gonna get
Nah,
it. In my opinion.
I'm gonna give it to Giannis because LeBron caught him, but LeBron didn't pass him, but he damn sure did caught up to him after that last weekend before it ended. I think that didn't end. That momentum would have I think LeBron would have won MVP this year. But I give it to Giannis though, man. I would. I mean,
Yeah, I think they probably will edge it and give it to Giannis for sure.
So
yeah,
that's back-to-back MVPs for Giannis. Then that's crazy.
yeah. And he might win Defensive Player of the Year too.
No, I think they're gonna get the AD
That'd
I
be a
think
big award for AD to win too. That would be nice.
because he never won it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about your most improved? Who do you want to? Who's gonna win that?
But you gotta speak. You mad far away from your mic.
Who's gonna win the most improved?
Ooh, they probably gonna get that too. You know, Luca got to win it. Like he just has to win it.
But Bam
Who's more
Adebayo,
improved than Luca? Who's more improved? More improved than Luca and stuff. You know.
uh huh.
You know. I wish
Brandon
Devontae
Ingram.
Graham. I wish Devontae Graham would have been on that list though.
What about
They should
Brandon
have made
Ingram?
more. Yeah, but nah, not over Luca, man. Any other year, any other year, they should have had four spots for the MVP and most improved player, because Devontae Graham's supposed to be on that list for most improved, and Luca is supposed to definitely be on that list for MVP.
Is Devontae
That's just
Graham
my
on
opinion.
Charlotte?
Yeah, he's good, man.
He's good. No, should have won most improved was KCP.
No,
No,
this
no
KCP slander,
KCP.
man.
No
I'm
KCP.
just trolling Corey, man.
Corey, why you don't like? What's up with KCP, man?
I just don't like his game. I just
He needs to just play with more confidence, like he was in Detroit. If I was to ever see him in person, I'd be like, yo, you got to go back to that Detroit, that money man. He used to hit
yeah.
the three and do
In
this all the
Detroit,
time.
he played a
He needs
lot
to go
better in
back to that.
Detroit.
Yeah, he got to. Look, there's no pressure here. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he's like LeBron or like one of the star players. There's really no pressure. You know what I mean? Just go back to you. He was really good.
Yeah,
He was really
yeah.
good.
Back in Detroit, I loved like how he played in Detroit, and I thought we was gonna get that same energy, but we never got
Yeah.
it. We never got it. So, what do you think about that T.J. Warren and Jimmy Butler matchup?
Um. I mean, I don't really think nothing of it. I want to see it in the playoffs. I think they actually looking like they're going to end up matching up in the playoffs, so that should be interesting for them to go at it full time and stuff. They didn't guard each other though. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, they really didn't guard each
they
other,
really
but I
didn't guard each
just
other and stuff.
I know, right?
T.J. Warren had 12 points, but it was all in the first half and things. Jimmy Butler's Jimmy Butler, man. I mean, Jimmy Butler, he gonna play. He gonna have something to prove to Warren. He said that he's not in his class, not on his level. Jimmy Butler, he obviously, he holds grudges, so he's definitely looking to you know, show out and do his thing. I want to see it. I don't want to see I do want to see some bubble fight stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do.
it just seemed like it's just been a little bit like rated G. You haven't heard anything crazy going above. Everything's been like pretty
Well,
much straight.
but Damian Lillard and Patrick
Um,
Beverly
you
got
can
into
hear,
it.
you can definitely when shooters shoot in the corner, you could definitely see them looking back. 'Cause they do be talking. Like you can't hear it when the crowd during like the actual games, like when you're in an arena. But now you can hear it more. They be sniping at them on the bench though.
Do you think the NBA does that on purpose, like so you can drown them out, so they, because they try to emulate the game a lot more? Because you know how like Melo grabs his rebounds and then he has like this big loud outburst. Do you think they try to cover that with like some of that fake crowd noise? So
They just black the sound out. Like you would know, like when the sound just go blank for a second, you would know and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, because
Yeah.
Carmelo
I got good
Anthony.
news too. I'm gonna be in the virtual fan on Thursday.
Do you have to pay for that?
Nah, somebody got me on.
How you do it?
Oh, somebody just sent me an invite.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow,
I'm gonna be a fan. I'm gonna be a virtual fan, man.
That's
man,
lit.
that's straight. I can't wait
Yeah,
to see it.
yeah, I'm
Oh yeah, that's
excited about
lit.
that. I got questions. I want to know if I'm going to be watching like I'm at the arena, like am I going to be like this? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to watch it like I'm watching a basketball game. Like if I'm watching a basketball game
Hello?
on TV, I want to know like is the camera going to be facing the court like I'm at the actual game? That's what I want to know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna be straight. I want to see that. Yeah,
I
tell me
got
how
I got me
they.
a Laker hoodie and everything. I'm gonna be
the
ready.
game starts at 10:30 West Coast time for us.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
So it's 1:30.
Which game?
Yeah.
Which game you gonna be watching?
So Lakers
Sacramento
game.
Queens, Sacramento versus Sacramento Queens. You know.
Yeah, Lakers and Kings, man.
Lakers and Kings.
Whatever.
Yep.
Well, I'm from Queens, so yeah.
Yeah, I gotta wake up early for that game.
I can't wait.
I wish it had some
Can't
meaning
wait
to it
till the
because
playoffs, man.
Sacramento's already eliminated.
Who eliminated?
Yeah,
Sacramento's
Yeah, they get-
eliminated already.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I wish it had some meaning, but I mean, it don't.
I think we're gonna rest AD and LeBron that game. I think.
They would do that too.
Yeah, they
And
should.
actually, they don't need to. They need to play them. They need to get more on court cohesiveness, man, because you can
True,
see it.
yeah.
Like they need to think about it. They're last in points per game and 3-point percentage too as well. The efficiency, everything out of all the 22 teams in this bubble, Lakers is the
They've been
worst.
struggling here and there with shooting anyway all season, right?
Yeah, but not like that though.
Yeah,
Not,
it's
not,
not.
not
Yeah,
you know.
But doesn't like all that stats that goes out the window during the playoffs, right? Like even though they're struggling, they can throw it out the window, start fresh playoffs.
Yeah,
Right.
it starts fresh and stuff, but I just don't want them. I hope that anybody. Well, I'm not even talking about LeBron or
Yeah.
whatever. I know he. I'm not. He's
Uh
exempted
huh.
because he don't. But I just hope none of his teammates is feeding into this Portland thing, though, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know,
Because Portland on Saturday, Damian Lillard and Paul George and Patrick Beverly, man, going at it.
yeah, that's just typical. That's just basketball stuff. I mean, I like how eloquent Dame Lillard put his comments, and he basically, shat on them.
yeah. That was pretty. I like
That was
that.
pretty good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like that part about them switching teams.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I enjoyed
that
that.
was. Yeah, he said he stayed put.
Yeah,
He,
and then the
he-
families all getting involved and stuff like that.
And he called Skate Bayless a clown today. He was going at Skate Bayless.
Yes, like
Skip be
that's
tripping,
media.
man.
That's media, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me ask you a question. Like, I wouldn't know what to do. Like, say, we all of us we blow up in the podcast world,
Yeah.
right? And then like we get hooked on to some big old platform and stuff, and they want us to act like the characters. That'd be hard to turn down the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then be like a Skip Bayless and stuff like that. They offer you $4, $5, $6 million a year
Yeah.
to be an idiot. I think you might have to.
Like how I said yesterday, that LeBron's greatest Laker of all time.
Who? What? I'm about to sign out.
See?
LeBron
Yeah.
can't be the greatest of all time. He got to win,
I know.
win,
Hey, I'm just getting people riled up.
win.
I don't.
Where's the
I'm
comments?
kidding. No, the greatest Laker of all time is right here.
I thought Big Baby was on that Cali weed or something.
Smoking on that marathon over there.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No comment on that one.
Now LeBron, it'll take LeBron. Listen,
Yeah, no.
LeBron can win 2 championships in a row. He still won't be the greatest Laker of all
Nope.
time.
Nah, man. Like,
He can win 3 in a row, and he still won't be the greatest Laker of
I
all
wonder if he
time.
knows. Like, I wonder if he's even like thriving to be. Like, some players like.
Nah, I don't think he thinks about that.
But he's gonna be the greatest Cavalier of all time in Miami Heat. So he's.
I mean, that's a given.
Yeah.
That's a given.
he can't be the greatest Miami Heat.
Well, he got
Oh, yeah.
2 chips though. He
Dwayne
got
Wade, I
2
forgot
NBA
Dwayne
Finals
Wade.
MVPs, and he got 2 MVPs out that one. You know, what I'm
Man,
saying?
you think about Wade County whenever you think about the Heat.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
You don't
true.
think
And
about
then
no
Wade
LeBron.
actually got him, convinced him to come down there too.
Yeah, that's D Wade all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy what one game can do, and everybody still getting given Lakers credit after this win.
He'll get his
Uh,
number retired there though.
Yeah.
Easily. And he could get the statue. LeBron gonna get a statue. If it works right, LeBron could get a statue for 3 different teams when he retires. If it works out right.
Not in
before
Miami.
before you do that with the Lakers, you gotta put one for Kobe before that.
I think Kobe should get 2 statues, man.
Yep.
With both his
with
jerseys.
one with
Yep.
8 and one with 24,
Yep.
and then put Gigi right there too.
Yeah,
with
yeah. Have a
statues.
little memorial for Gigi and stuff, man.
Yeah.
So Daniel, which Kobe was the best? 8 or 24?
24 because he did a lot with less. You know what I mean? He still, you know what I mean? He had less athleticism, but he was still effective, man. That 24 was something else. You know,
He
was
was more
fired up, too.
yeah.
I would have loved to see them go. That would have been nice to see them go at each other. Like that would have been crazy.
Yeah.
An 8 Kobe Bryant, like they could just do the times and have the 8 versus 24 go head to head. That'd have been nice.
I remember when he changed his number to 24. It was crazy.
What about
Jim-
Young Mike versus Young Kobe?
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think Young Mike got that one. That boy came in ready.
Yeah.
I wish Kobe would have got a bigger opportunity. Maybe if he stayed in Charlotte or something like that. I think in this era they would have gave a franchise to him early, and you would have got to see. You know what I mean? They would have gave him the franchise early.
I can't remember what that Charlotte team looked like. Do you?
Did they have what?
I can't
Did
remember
they have
at
Alonzo
all.
Mourning? Did they have Alonzo Mourning on the team?
I think so.
I know
Milwaukee
that the
Bucks.
Lakers traded Divock over there. That's about all I know.
Yeah,
Greatest trade of all time for the Lakers, right there.
Shout out to
yeah.
Jerry West, man.
Because
Shout out to
you got Kobe and Shaq in the same summer.
yeah.
That's
I just wish
crazy.
I thought that Orlando just blew that one. They was right there. Orlando would have been the next one. They could have
Yeah.
won some titles. I thought that they should have just paid Shaq,
They
man.
just missed.
What's up?
Get your
Audio, bro.
Technical
They
difficulties.
had just
Laker
missed
now.
Magic
Sorry about
Johnson.
that.
Hold on, didn't was Kobe on that team
Magic.
when Magic Johnson played? Nope, that was his
No, he
year.
played the year before.
He could have had Magic, Kobe, and Shaq, big three.
That'd
I got
been
an
crazy.
I got an interesting question for you, Daniel Test. My brother told me to tell you. Is Ron Test gonna be a Hall of Fame? Like in your like overall, is Ron Test gonna be a Hall of Famer?
Um, well, my bias says yeah. I mean, I would want him to be, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so
You know,
because
being a Hall of Fame.
I don't know. He could have been if he didn't get into that brawl. That brawl set him back a lot because he was on his way. You got to think about it. His fifth year in the league, he was an All-Star, Defensive Player of the Year, and everything.
Yeah,
So the brawl set him back a little bit.
yeah. That Pacer team was riding high that year.
Yeah,
Ron should definitely be in the Hall though.
that Pacer team would have beat that Carmelo, Kobe, Shaq team in the finals.
Yeah, they would have. They would have beat him.
They would have beat
I
them.
think. I think so. I think so.
Jermaine O'Neal,
I'm
Jermaine
gonna have
O'Neal
to.
getting-
I'm gonna have to
Jermaine-
concede.
They were way more. They were way better than Detroit. Detroit had the good defense, but Pacers like
Well, Reggie Miller had that
they
layup.
had issues. They had issues like Ron wanted to be the man, Jermaine O'Neal wanted to be the man, Reggie Miller was like I'm the man. So they didn't really they didn't get along like that.
That's what they had stacked too.
Was that?
Yep, they had
Was
Steve
Jamal?
Jackson.
Yeah, Jamal Tinsley was on that team.
Tinsley, Jonathan Bender, and stuff.
That was a good.
Didn't they have?
If-
They didn't have Smiths, did he? He was
No, they
gone,
had
right?
Smith Tinsley
He was
before.
gone, right?
Yeah, he was gone already.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but you really Indiana versus Lakers. That'd be.
Shaq
though,
used to abuse Smiths.
The Smiths used to get him back though.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, Smith was hard to guard because he could shoot. He take Shaq
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, he could shoot. Yeah,
They had some good big men back in the day, right? Like Smith played today, pick and pop all day.
yeah, he
30
would
points
have
a
fit
game?
good.
The only thing Smith wouldn't have is like he couldn't put the ball on the floor like Jokic and stuff like that. But he would be effective.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Like
see like
Hakeem
if
would have. I
like
don't know. Hakeem would have been something else.
that's when they had Travis Best. They had
Yeah,
Mark Jackson,
oh
yeah.
Jalen Rose.
damn that was a
They gave Mike Fitz too. The Indiana team used to give Mike Fitz.
Yeah, I think they was the only team to push him to 7 games.
I think they could have beat him right. What do you think they was missing?
They made some mistakes, and the referee in that game 7 against the Pacers blew a foul call too. He blew a foul call. He didn't call it and stuff.
Could they win the title?
With that Pacers team,
Yeah.
that would have been a nice series though. It just seems like when Michael Jordan went to the finals, there was no adversity ever when he went to the finals. Like you knew he was going to win. There was no adversity ever. Like no back to the wall. Michael Jordan never had a back to the wall moment in the finals, like a LeBron or something like that, or Kobe and stuff. He never had that. I mean, I'm not trying to fall him on that because you want to win the final. If you could win every game in 4, I mean that's cool or whatever. But I would kind of wish I wanted to see that. Him have his back against the wall in the finals and stuff, like being down a game or 2.
He kind of semi struggled with Seattle.
Yeah, I mean,
Like a little bit, not a whole
just a
lot.
little bit. That was his lowest points per game was against Seattle and stuff.
Yeah.
But remember, they went up. I think they went up 3-1.
Yeah, they kicked their ass.
Yeah.
But speaking of Seattle,
No, they
man,
went up. I'm sorry, they went up 3-0 and then lost 2 in a row. Finished them out. And
but
stuff.
speaking of Seattle, Kevin Garnett, there's reports if Minnesota gets bought by KG, he's gonna move him to Seattle. That'd be
I,
good.
I don't know, KG. He gotta do more talking because remember he also says some bad stuff about that owner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, he's like he didn't want to never want to do business with him, called him a snake and stuff. Because I think that was the plan when KG went back to Minnesota to play, groomed Karl Anthony Towns and everybody.
Yeah.
There was supposed to be a plan of him like purchasing a stake in the team, and I don't think anything ever happened until KG had some choice words and stuff. But
But we'll
I think
see,
Kevin
man.
Garnett deserves to be a part owner of all or whatever. Whoever buys the Minnesota Timberwolves, they need to make a space for KG.
But how would that be for Seattle if they got their Seattle Supersonics back? Would it be the same?
No, it wouldn't be the same, man. Because what I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to be the same. But Oklahoma City having some kind of issues too.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
some issues. I remember one of their owners died or some weird situation that happened or whatever. He was doing some crazy stuff and he was just dying or whatever. And I don't know. I think that the other owner, I think he's like losing money or something like that. So something I was skimming on and stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
really
crazy.
look into it.
it's crazy, man. So Corey, what's your final thoughts, man?
Final thoughts. With this Laker offense, just going back to the Lakers, this nice little three-headed monster is looking good right now. Like
Yeah.
Kuzma.
Me, and Big Baby, the 3 months right here, man.
I would guard Charles Barkley in the post. And
How tall are you, Big Baby?
5'10".
Oh my
Nah,
God.
man.
How tall are you, Corey?
That same height. I'm 5'10".
I'm the big man in the building.
Okay, you can
6'3".
guard Barkley. I can guard Kenny Smith.
I gotta guard Shaq. I know, man. I'm taking Shaq ass outside though. Taking him right outside.
Yeah. You got to stretch the floor on him.
Yeah, I'm stretching the floor on Shaq easily.
Then y'all been seeing
You
your
gotta
highlights.
worry about Kenny Smith too, though.
Then y'all been seeing your highlights, man. Your old highlights when you shoot that thing, man.
Yeah. Well,
Oh yeah,
hold on.
yeah. You
That thing was wet, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Like I'm a real confident shooter, right? So I know, like, if I get the ball right where I want it, if you ever notice when I shoot, I back off.
Yeah, you already going back.
I'm already going back on
Hey.
D. I already know. Like you gotta shoot with confidence. at
So
all
like
times.
if we're at the gym and you saw me come guard you, would you put me in the post and barbecue chicken or step out and
See,
shoot the 3?
I like when people think that because that's what people think, and then they realize like there's gonna be something real different because I can take you in the post if I want to. I can take you outside if I want to. See, I look at it like this. I look at it as like the jump shot is like herpes. I'm sorry for this analogy, but the post work is full blown age, man. So either way, you gonna get something. You gonna get
Yeah.
hit.
I seen one move you did in the post where you was backing the dude down and then you spin off him real quick and hit the layup and you was back on the other end.
Yeah,
Man, like your footwork, you was fast.
yeah. I used to do footwork exercises like all the time. You know how those football drills they be doing quick feet stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do all the time. I used to do that all the time. So that helped me out a lot. And watching Hakeem Olajuwon stuff, man, like that was the best person to watch. That was the best person to watch. Like I have all his moves in my head, man. Like all his moves and stuff. And then like Hakeem Olajuwon is like this. He has a bunch of counters, and then he has the counters to counter the counters. You know what I'm saying? So like when I spin because I want somebody to counter that, but they don't. I just go right to the basket and stuff. I wish somebody did counter it sometimes so I can show them what's what and stuff. But right now, my favorite player to watch with footwork is Jokic.
Oh yeah,
You see
he
what he did to
crazy.
Gobert the other day?
Yeah, he's different. He's different.
Yo, he did that. He did that up and under twice. Jokic, Kevin McHale, Hakeem Olajuwon, like the best footwork I've ever seen in a post like that, man. And we got to start giving Kevin McHale some more appreciation, some more love because he's the father of the footwork and stuff. Tim Duncan too. I'm sorry, my fault, Timmy.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan too, and Kevin Garnett as well, one of the best.
Yeah.
Kevin
You remember that one playoff series with Hakeem Olajuwon and Shaq and how he abused Shaq?
Yeah, he got him about it in 4.
Got him out. That was a young Shaq.
Yeah. If I just wish Shaq stayed at that size his whole career, he would have been the greatest player of all time.
Oh man, they couldn't do nothing with Shaq. That was when he was breaking them backboards. He was breaking backboards then.
If
Like,
Shaq
I don't
had
even
that,
like the Lakers Shaq, man, because Lakers Shaq was out of shape, man. You know, like that Orlando Shaq. If he had that Kobe dedication to like
Yeah.
being in shape, he would have been the GOAT. Like it would have been nothing nobody could do. I feel like Shaq, well, he got 4 titles, but he left like 6 or 7 on the table. To be honest,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about with Kobe on the interview.
Yeah, I liked him when he was like at three. Well, I think he was like 325.
nah, 325 was too big for him. That's the Lakers Shaq, you know. But I like the 300. That dude, when he was
Yeah.
running the floor, and think about it, he had everything. Yeah, yo, Shaq got I forgot I came in. Look, Shaq footwork, cause Shaq has footwork too. Like he could take you like he could face you up, jab step you, one dribble, spin or whatever, up and under, and dunk on you. Or he could just power you, he could just bully you. You know
Did you ever look at those? I mean, go see any of those Laker games live
which
with
ones?
Kobe and Shaq?
Um, when Ron was in Chicago, I seen Kobe and Shaq live.
Oh, you did.
Yeah,
So how
remember
was it like up
they
close?
they lost.
Oh, they lost when
That
you
was
went.
yeah. I think that year Kobe and Shaq they didn't win against the Bulls that year.
Oh, they did.
Was that when they had
Yeah, I
Tyson
remember
Chandler?
Kobe Ron blocked Kobe's game winner, and then the other game was the Brad Miller Shaq fight.
Oh man, I remember that.
Brad
Yeah.
Brad Miller, man, it's crazy.
He was good too.
Yeah,
Brad Miller
shoot
was
that
good too,
three.
man. Yeah,
No,
the
man.
game, man. Like I be trying to understand this whole small ball movement, having big men like step out, shoot jump shots and stuff. I'm trying to understand it, but I miss the old days, man, of just post up and stuff.
Yep, put
Post
the
work
ball
used
in
to
the
be like
post and go
art
to work.
form, man.
I think if Kareem played in today's NBA, Shaq, they'd be averaging 30 easy.
Yeah, we need some just more dominant big men. But the way the game is though, like I like the skill part of it though. I like
Yeah.
seeing that because remember we ever I remember I used to dream about like being a 7 foot point guard and stuff like that. Now you got somebody close like like Ben Simmons or something like that, where he's 6'10". But look, you got Bo doing anything he want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I
Crazy.
like the skills though. I do.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what he does in the near future. Because I don't feel like he's gonna be playing in the playoffs that anytime soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
But
probably.
I even like Boban, man. I like Boban's game too, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
he,
Boban.
it's funny because like he looks slow out there, but he's so skilled. I swear, in the '90s, Boban would be like 20 and 10 because
But
his
he's
numbers.
slow.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
slow, but like that dude when you ever really watched him play like a whole game? You ever really watched him?
Nah.
He can dominate. Like I remember the day COVID happened when they ended the NBA, he had like I think he had like 27 and 15 or something. He had a monster game.
Uh huh.
Like he could shoot, he could hit threes, he could hit his main range is 18 footer. He could hit the 18 footer, and he could post. He's strong. He got soft hands and stuff, or whatever. He uses his size well. I think that if he was back in the day, he'd have been a very effective center.
Why'd the Clippers let him go?
Shoot, I needed to make room for Paul George and Kawhi.
Oh yeah.
I had to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you move heaven and earth for those two players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. But
I'm still not buying like the Clippers. I think if anything the Lakers have to worry about is the Clippers. I think they can get them. I think that's going to be their version of NBA Finals, man. I think
Yeah.
they're going to have to really dig deep
yeah,
to get them boys because
Yep,
they
it's-
want them. They want
I want the
them.
Clippers too, man, because everybody's just been, But if Paul George doesn't step up in form, and then Dallas beats Clippers, Clipper Dare better run and hide. He's gonna wear my Big Baby Jonathan jersey, my Big Baby jersey, man. But Daniel, it's always a pleasure for you to come on the show, man.
Oh yeah, anytime, man, anytime. And you know what? I'm glad that y'all had me on. And I was going to go live on my channel, but y'all told me to y'all sent me the invite. I was like, let me go in there then, man, because I was definitely about to go live on my joint.
Man, I'm glad to have you on, man.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, can I send a shout out? Happy birthday to my younger brother Isaiah Artest.
Happy birthday, Isaiah.
Happy birthday, Isaiah.
He's 36 now. Something like that. Yo.
And until then, everybody, that's it for Liquor Now. We out here. Go Lakers, baby.
West.